Hi, first grade. Today we're going to make a superstar portrait. So hopefully you know what a portrait is. It's a picture of a person. You're going to pick somebody that's a superstar. Now you might be thinking of a celebrity or somebody that's really famous, but I don't want you to draw that type of person. I want you to draw somebody that is special to you. Someone like your mom or dad, your brother or sister, aunt, uncle, someone that's in your family that's very important to you. That's going to be your superstar. And we're going to do something special at the end to make them a superstar. So let's get started. First thing we have to do is know how to draw a portrait. So we've done a little bit of portrait drawing, but today I'm going to go over it one more time and show you how to set it up for your superstar portrait. So let's get started. So take out your sketchbooks, and I want you to put your portrait just of your head. Don't put a body on, just the head. We're going to float that head right in the middle of this space. It's going to go right here in the middle. So we've talked about drawing heads a few times now. Start out with an oval. Your head's actually rounded on the top, a little more straight on the sides. And now depending who it is, if it's a kid, it's probably going to be a little shorter, but if it's a grown-up, your heads get a lot longer. It takes a while for your head to grow into full adult size. So most kids do not have adult size heads yet. Most kids. All right, next I'm going to slightly draw a line between the top and the bottom, splitting it in half as perfect as I can make it. And then I'm going to draw a line that's the same length from top to bottom. It's going to split it in half just like this. So that's going to go about here. This is the line that my eyes are on. I'm going to draw another line in between the bottom of my face and the eye line, just a little one. That's the bottom of my nose, and not quite halfway down. This is going to be the crack of my mouth. Now I'm ready to get started. I want to get a little dot here and a little go over here on this other side of the line. That's what this line is for, so we can line things up. And then I'm going to go to about this far on the face. And then I have to keep adjusting that. Your eyes should be the same size, and they should be about one eye apart. So I'm going to bring this dot in a little bit here and in here, so that if I measured one of these spaces from this dot to this dot, it should be equal to this space and to this space. So I can move this one over just a tad. There. These will be my eyes. Your eyes are not circles. Your eyes, almost everyone's eyes you go up and down, and then you go down and up. I want to try to match that same shape on this side. In the corner of your eye, by your closest to your nose, you have a little thing like that. That's where your tears come out. And somewhere you have your eyes. If you want to look straight ahead, put it in the middle. If you want to look to this way, put each eye on this side. If you want to look that way, put each eye on this side. But you want to make sure your actual eye is in the middle. And let's get this thing, this will be our pupil. Let's make it the same size. Then we'll go like this and make the colored part of our eye. Now when most people are just relaxed, their eyelids cover part of their colored part of their eye. If you really bug your eyes out, then you can see the whole colored part, but that's not a normal look for most people. Now I'm just drawing a second line for the eyelid. And then I'm going to go up about an eye high, and I'm going to make a little line there and a little line there. That's going to be my eyebrow. Everyone's eyebrows are different. If you want your person to look kind of relaxed, just make it a soft curve like this. And kind of start bringing it towards that center line, but don't necessarily, you don't want it to meet in the middle. So I got to bring this one over a little bit. This will actually come straight down into the bridge of your nose. And I'm going to go slowly get wider and wider apart as it comes down towards the bottom of my nose. So here's the bottom of my nose. So this will be, make a curve like that, and then curve it, and then go back like that. Try to match it on this side. That'll be my nostril. I can flare it out. Make a little curve, and then kind of bring it back into that line. And then that's actually the bottom of my nose. The tip of my nose is going to be right there. So I'll just make a little curve like that there to show the tip. And I can erase that line for my nose. I don't need that anymore. And I'll try to clean this up a little too. All right. Next, my ears. I want to come in like a little kind of inside triangle like that, right next to my eye, like that. And my ears, the top of my ear is going to be right around somewhere between here and here. So I'll just do that. Now, most people's ears are close to their head like this. Some people's ears stick out more where you can see more of the side, but usually you don't see like someone's ears totally from the side unless they really look like that. All right, next, let's do the mouth. We have these two lines that kind of come down from our nose. Now that's the crack of my mouth. So this is my top lip in this space here. So I'm going to make a U or a V right there. I'm going to go up, and then I'll go back down. So I went up and back down. The corners of my mouth should go straight down from my centers of my eyes. So that's just the crack of my mouth. And then I'll make the center of my mouth where it opens. And it's usually not straight, it kind of dips down a little bit. And then my lower lip like that. And move that one a little bit so it matches. I like to go like this for my chin. And right now I can adjust whatever I have to do. I see this side is a little lopsided, so I'm going to bring that in. And I'm drawing upside down, so sometimes it's tricky for me. Now you have to decide on what their hairstyle is. So I'm just going to give this person, let's see, what kind of hair should we have here? How about, I'm going to give this person bangs. Come down to the eyebrows. And then my daughter has this haircut. It's long, and she got her bangs cut. And since we're not drawing our body, you could put your neck on, I guess, and try to run it off the page Otherwise it's hard to deal with the hair. So I'll just put a collar right there, and that, and that, and this, and this, and there's the portrait is more or less complete. I don't recommend drawing eyelashes because they, unless you can be very soft about drawing them, they look too much like little legs. But if you do draw eyelashes, they usually are heavier. Kind of, that's the thing too, they have to get, I don't like drawing eyelashes because you gotta be careful not to make them, see that one, those look too, they have to be perfect. So if you want, just kind of squint at, they'll just make it a little darker here on the edge. And then clean it up so it doesn't look messy. So that darkness could be kind of like where the eyelashes are without having to draw all sorts of little eyelashes. The thing is, when you make them, they have to be exactly spaced out. Otherwise they look weird. See, that looks weird. All right. That's it for today. Next week we'll add the superstar lines and we'll work on the color. And I better adjust that neck. Let's see what it looks like for me. Not too bad. A little weird.